Hello boys and girls, this is Ms. B from her home in Murfreesboro. Today we are going to be drawing a realistic puppy dog face. This is a little bit more challenging of a video, so if you are a little intimidated, I'd ask that you just sit in and try at least to get some of the basics. And then if it's still too hard for you, you can maybe email me or let me know what I can do to help you along. For this, you're going to need a pencil, an eraser, a sheet of paper, and an open mind. While you're going to get that, I'm going to read the next Bob Ross quote. This one says, "You have to have dark in order to show light, just like in life." Perfect, because we are going to be doing a lot of darks today, adding values and shading to our little puppy dog. All right, you guys ready? You're going to make your paper go up and down. And remember, one of my mottos is keep it light until it's right. So, paper's vertical. We're going to start with a pretty large oval, just like you would with a person. We're going to modify the oval in a minute. Very lightly, we're going to draw guidelines. Now, these lines are just to help us line things up. We're not going to keep them. Giant T. Y'all got that? Good? All right. Now, coming out from one side towards the top, draw a line out, line out. These are going to be our flop ears. It's going to curve out, 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 and then back down and in. Out, 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 back down and in. Try to keep them about the same length. Then I'm going to curl around where it folds on top of the head just a little bit. Like that. There we go. And already it's looking a little bit puppy-like. Right here towards the bottom, I'm going to draw a wide V, or not a V, sort of like a little mountain right here. Curve around. This is the mouth. And up. Round and up. I'm going to make that chin a little smaller. Lovely. Y'all got it? You're doing okay? Yeah? Good. All right, from here, I'm going to go up and in, up and in, and hook around on top of these guidelines. These are kind of like the dog's eyebrows. Okay? And right in here, right above this little peak, this little point, we're going to draw the nose. So the nose is line across, gentle curves down and in, and it comes to a very small point. Okay? And then line straight down. There we go. Y'all got it? Hanging in? I think I want to make my nose a little bit bigger. I think sometimes having bigger eyes and bigger noses makes the dog look even cuter or younger. So I'm going to go ahead and change that up a little bit. All right, the eyes. We're going to start with a circle. Try to make them about the same size. That's always tricky. Eyes are usually the part that most kids get stuck on or frustrated about. Just do your best, doesn't have to be perfect. And now we can go ahead and erase our guidelines. We don't need them because we got everything just about in the right spot. Hopefully it should be pretty easy to erase if you did not draw those lines really heavy. I'm going to go ahead and erase a little bit of that oval because the ears are overlapping it. Alright, so yeah, I like him. Okay, he's pretty cute so far. Gonna go ahead and start adding in a little bit of detail to my eyes. Right in here, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so y'all can see. In the middle, or the inside part, I'm gonna have a little bit of a point on both sides. This is the corner of the eye. Dogs and humans have them. It's the little muscle that lets our eyes turn in our head so we can look around and be safe. I'm going to draw a pretty big circle towards the top of both eyes. And I'm going to make sure to leave a good chunk. I'm going to just do a rectangle. You could do a circle, you could do squares, but you definitely want to leave a good chunk of the little puppy dog's eyes white, and then shade in really, really dark black. This will help them look sweet and alive. It gives them a little bit of a liveliness. Okay, y'all got it? I'm going to go ahead and make this top part a little bit darker, give them a bit of a hood. There you go. And on to the details of the nose. All right, a little dog's nose, they have a line going in from the side, up, and curl around. I know it looks a little wonky. Up, in from the side, up, curl around, shade that in, shade that in. And then I'm going to go ahead and shade in most of the bottom of the nose, pretty dark, leaving the top white. Again, we want to make it look shiny, we want to make it stand out from the fur, which we're about to add. All right. Now, if you need more time on any part of this, you are welcome to pause, rewind, or if I'm going too slow for you, always fast forward, whatever you need to do to hopefully do the best job you can do on your art. All right, from here, shading, dun 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 dun, my favorite part. To shade or add value, lights and darks, I'm going to tilt my pencil to the side, and I am making my pencil go in the same direction, and I usually add first where I know there'd be a shadow. There's usually a shadow above the eyes. There's a shadow underneath the ears, because the ears would cast a shadow, right? Behind the muzzle, because the muzzle's part of the dog that sticks out. And at the bottom, the dog's face. Yeah. Get behind those ears. Notice I'm not pressing down super hard, but I am making a little bit darker gray. Now, as I'm getting closer to the middle of the face, I'm going to get lighter. And to get lighter, you just barely press your pencil down onto your paper. Now, I'm shading really smooth, and then I'm going to go back in and add texture. But if you like to jump right into texture right away, you're really just doing these teeny tiny hatch marks. It's the same kind that we did with the flower video that I showed y'all. The thing with animals is you have to have the hatch marks going in the right direction. So I'm just going to show you as quick as I can. Hair grows up and out, and then it's very fine and smooth in here, and then it goes out and down on the ears. So all of the hair, little hatch marks, are going to be going down. They're going up and out on the top of the head, and then down and out around the eyes. So if I were to do texture around the eyes, I would go like that. Now I'm just going to be spending the next couple of minutes shading and refining. Feel free to fast forward. This is taking too long for you, but I'm kind of into it, so I want to keep going and kind of stop talking so much so you can talk. Now if you need to smooth anything out, you can just take your finger and very lightly rub on top. I usually just smooth out the areas where I know the fur is so thin and so fine you don't really see that texture. Alright guys, I think I could spend another 5 to 10 to 15 minutes refining and adding stuff, but I know you probably want to go off and do your own thing and hopefully add some of your own details, maybe like a collar or body, or name your little puppy dog. You get to decide what you'd like to do because it is obviously your puppy. I would love to see your artwork. If you would like to email me an example of what you've done, I would love to see it. You can also Class Dojo me and let me know how your drawing turned out. Alright guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to be awesome. I love you, and goodbye.